see here. Should be live. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to continue on shiny hunting my shiny alpha Whirlipede, which I have no idea if I'll be lucky enough to get it. Seems I've had relatively, I don't know, I was doing it for like 6 hours, but I saw like the average should be like technically around like 9 hours. I don't know how much truth there is to that, but I definitely was doing it right. So just a matter of luck and RNG. I might put the marker up just so I can see the number. Not that it matters that much, but yeah, see, it's like a little bit closer to me than the Whirlipede actually is. Yo, what's up, Alfie? Great to see you, bud. How you doing today? So yeah, I don't need to go back all the way. I'm just gonna focus on the numbers and try to optimize my time. Because I'm only gonna be able to be here for a couple hours, because I gotta get back to work after. I might go live later tonight, depending how this goes. Nice, bro. Welcome, Tess. How you doing today? I'm back at it. Yeah, I was working a little bit. I was pretty much working before this, but I have like a big break today for some reason. So I'm just kind of like, I'll fill it with a couple hours of hopefully getting my shiny after yesterday. Definitely spent a good part of my day trying to get this thing. I didn't get close enough there. Sorry. I need to go from like to like 43, pretty much. And that's how I know it'll spawn in. It makes you dizzy. I understand. Just part of the process. I saw like, I think it was like on average 9.2 hours it takes to get a shiny this way. Yeah, obviously it'll be a give and take situation. Some hunts will go faster, some will go longer. So far, I'm like around 8, like a little bit over 6 hours into this hunt. I'm just hoping that my RNG is a little bit better today. I did end up spawning in a shiny Manectric yesterday, or excuse me, Electric. I keep saying Manectric, but I mean the baby form. Or base form is probably the right word. I'm not, I assume there might be. I haven't looked for that one particularly yet, but that would be an awesome hunt. Keep going too far. Not that it matters that much, but I could be saving like microseconds optimizing time, which adds up over how long I actually have been doing this. Just trying to get it. Let's see. Gotta get to 40. Come on. 43 at least. Yeah, but I really do hope I get it within this next 2 hours. It goes by fast. I cannot believe I actually did this for 6 hours yesterday. Surprisingly. Like, how did I have the sheer willpower to do that? Ain't no spring chicken anymore. I really want this. I think that's what it really comes down to. And of course, I bet you like... I don't know. I'm sure I'll have faster hunts after this. I'll probably focus on trying to get my shiny charm after I snag this guy. That way I can like up the odds a bit here. It seems like the shiny charm does help out a good bit. Because I mean, even if I'm hyper focused on this Whirlipede, there's obviously going to be some others that spawn in by the time I do check. Because I think because I can hear the Pidgeys and the Pidgeotto and the Abra and stuff, I think that means those could all potentially be shinies as well. I mean, if I found a shiny Abra through this, that would actually be kind of cool. But I'm not expecting that, nor am I really trying. But I'd have to be careful on catching it too, since it could just teleport away. I assume the shiny one could just still teleport away. Yo, that's great. You got? Do you have all this? You have all the starters now? Did you get a chance to try out the PvP today, Tess? Or did it slip your mind? Alright. Thanks for coming out to the stream today. Hope everyone's having a great week. I'm subjecting myself to the tunnel again. I was like going crazy by the end of the stream. I was saying some wild stuff like... talking about how I like lost part of myself in this tunnel. It's okay. Try to test it out when you get a chance. A new day is dawning, they say. Alright. I came to this tunnel a boy and I left a man. Actually, I'm kind of still... I mean, I don't know how old the characters are supposed to be in this game, but... It's like that... I don't know if it's like a meme. I mean, it actually was reality at one point, but... I swear there's like a meme where it's like send the kids... the coal mines or whatever. Something along those lines. Obviously it's not like the same type of tunnel, but... I'm gonna give like a 5-page paragraph on the tunnel. Double space. The tunnel opened up my perception of the human experience. You too can run in water for 8 hours straight with no dire consequences. Your clothes will be peak. No damage whatsoever. This guy must be really fit though, you know? Like if he's running like... I mean, come on, like... Or he has like major blisters or something. Spawn in. Whirlipede. My dear. It's only been you, Whirlipede. It's only been you. I legitimately wanted to get 2 of these. Now I'm like, gosh, it's gonna be... Again, I could probably just get the shiny charm and come back. But I want one for Mega Scolipede evolution. And then I want just like a Whirlipede. Like I want Scolipede Mega, and I want just an actual Whirlipede. It's actually like not that much different if I remember. I think it's like more like yellowish tint. I think. It's like not really different. Some of those early Gen 1's shinies don't really change much. Do you have a shiny Pidgey? I feel like this is a little faster, but it could just be an illusion that it is. You know? You can get it from Area 3, like that one rubber band technique. I actually got a shiny Pidgey that way. It was sitting on the lamppost after. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you hear the Pokemon noises, that means they're spawning in. Wait, what was that noise? Was that Slowpoke? Because there's like a little green patch above me. Oh no, it's Bellsprout. That's what that noise was. I remember now. There's like actually an alpha Bellsprout. You know, that's the thing. I think technically I could potentially get a shiny alpha Bellsprout by doing this hunt too. That would be pretty cool. I would be all about that. The thing about this game, shinies are cool, but you could just send your shinies over from like another game at some point. The alpha shinies are like the real hunt. Oh yeah, I want to do that hunt too. I saw that. Yeah, I watched the Austin Johns video that he put out. Was it yesterday? I think. Yeah. Yeah, I want to do that hunt. That's the thing. Like, obviously, some of these hunts don't feel like it's not a matter of like flexing like the shinies you got, because like anyone can get them. Like if they do the same thing. Like that's the point. It's just like fascinating to try it on your own. You know. Like, even if you know, like, everyone has that same shiny at that point. Because that's not, like, the point. Like, I don't know, like, someone commented on one of my videos, like, no, never mind, I'm not gonna, it doesn't matter. My point is, there's a lot of, like, interesting little easy hunts in the game. I mean, I have, like, I don't have, like, a turbo controller or anything, so I don't have, like, a lot of, like, automation going on whatsoever, but apparently you can like macro some of these hunts and don't even have to do anything from what I understand. Like you can AFK it. I really want this, you know, but I'm thinking after I snag this for sure, I'll probably just try to finish the Infinite Royale battle so I can get the progress towards the end game and towards my like progress for the shiny charm, because you need to do like 1,000 battles. I've only done like 300 because I've been mainly playing on stream, but I should probably just grind some off stream even, because I mean I'd be down to play like while I'm doing something else. But I figured I could like at least finish the story stuff on stream. get a little sidetracked because I really do want to get this. It just feels like it's a pretty like awesome spot, honestly, to hunt an alpha. Yeah. So it's been like maybe like 14, 15 minutes. Who knows? Have you beat the game yet, Alfie? Oh, yeah, there are some Lucario in that area for sure. Wild area zone 20. Wild zone 20. Let's see. Oh, okay, that's not too bad though. That's pretty far. Yeah, I understand 100%. There's no rush to get through the game. Come on, Whirlipede. There he is. So pretty much the main difference will be the rings will be blue instead of red. I think it's like slightly different tint, but that'll be the real giveaway. Holy smokes, this Whirlipede just does not want to shine. But like I was saying, I'm still technically under odds. Like, if I caught it, I would have like been lucky if I caught it this early. I think I'd still need to go for like another like 3 hours. And then if I didn't get it by then, that's when I'm over odds. So I guess I'm just kind of like, you know, just, it is what it is. That's what this is. These are the odds. This is the probability. And of course, like, there's like the chance it could always go longer, faster. But giving myself some peace of mind that I haven't like gone over odds just yet with this hunt. Give or take, you know, like that's what like Austin John's video, he was like calculating these like static alpha hunts. If you don't have a shiny charm, that's like what it was. 9.2 hours in total. It's bizarre because maybe, I don't know, I just got really lucky, I guess, that one night because I got 3 shiny alpha Gorgeist from the same zone within a 4.5 hour stream. And I wasn't doing that the whole time either. I was like doing battles and stuff. Like I wasn't just like hunting in that area. But that's probability for you. The roll does almost feel faster, but I don't know, maybe it's not. I'd have to actually like time it. Where do you find Eevee? Honestly, I don't even know off the top of my hand. It just seems to spawn randomly on rooftops. I don't know the exact location that it spawns though. Alright, Alfie, thanks. I really appreciate that. Enjoy the work call. Alright. Probably have like 2 hours I could spare to do this hunt from this point moving forward. Then I gotta get back to work for a bit. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I honestly don't know where it spawns. Maybe you can look on Google. I know I've seen it just randomly climbing rooftops, but I'm sure there's like an actual area it spawns in more frequently. I've seen it, I think, in... I forget what zone it was. I think I've actually caught it in one of the wild zones. Where was it? I feel like I've seen it in one. And if I did, it should show up, right? Maybe I haven't. Pichu. Oh yeah. Wild Zone 19. That's right. You can head over there. Wild Zone 19 and you'll find your Eevee. I usually just like ignore Eevee in every playthrough of every game I've ever done. Yeah, no problem. I just remembered like as I was sitting here running in the tunnel. I'm like, oh wait, I think I do remember catching it in a zone. Like later in the game. Come on, Whirlipede. You're all I ever wanted. I also saw in Austin John's video that there is no need to worry about like there being 10 other shinies on your map, because what happens is if you find a new one and you just catch it, then you just catch it. But if you like save in front of it or something, then the like one of the slots of the 10 Pokemon that are on the overworld will be like knocked off. So it's not really like, yeah, it's like it's not something to think about. I guess is what I'm trying to imply. It's not like a worry. Like I don't need to be sitting here thinking, oh, I'm not getting the shiny because there's 10 loaded in somewhere else on the overworld. It wouldn't matter. So as long as I am just constantly doing this, I should eventually get a shiny Whirlipede here. Whirlipede. Maybe around the half-hour mark, I'll just do like a little run around, just to like switch it up for a second. See if I found anything just randomly. We'll see. I could just focus on this and check everything later. That could also be pretty exciting. Or if I have to end the stream and I haven't gotten the shiny alpha, then like I'll just do like a little run around. I hope that's not the case. But hey. This is a very high possibility that could be what's going on here. It is nighttime. It is activated. It is activated. Back at the rolling. I like the rolling, but maybe because I just have to, feels like I do less in a way. Less inputs. But technically I'm doing more because I'm actually pressing a button. It feels faster though. I don't know. I legitimately feel like someone probably already like timed this, figured it out. It does feel like it's a little slower. Uh-oh, watch out for the Kangaskhan. They're territorial. It's coming for you. Kangaskhan. Let's see. Oops. It's cool in this game how moves like teleport actually are good. Like you can use it in the battle stuff and it would actually like be an awesome move to use. That's cool. Come on, Whirlipede. Maybe I'll try to go for like an hour straight before I check. An hour of resets. Come on. Gotta get at least to the 43. 43 is key for it to spawn in. Alright. Let's go. Another day, another dollar. But without the shiny Whirlipede, I get nothing. Get zero pay unless I get shiny Whirlipede in this imaginary scenario. Sounds good, Tess. Hopefully by then I've gotten out of this tunnel. Working my way out. I just get a little lost every time I get to the one side. I'm like, wait a sec. I'm just so used to the tunnel now. I don't even know what it's like to be outside the tunnel. I'm afraid of what's outside this tunnel. Hearing little chirps and grunts. Scary stuff. It's like they're insulting me to my face. Come on. Loop-de-doop-de-loop-de-doop-de-doop-de-doop. Dawn. Dawn is approaching. Dawn. Dawn, we now all gay apparel. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, you know what? It's not even Halloween yet, but it's actually Christmas, realistically. In our hearts. Christmas music is gonna start getting played like the day after Halloween. Watch. Mariah Carey's like being revived right now. From her like crying, I don't even know, like some sort of like. Her bank account must go crazy in the holiday season. Just passively. I mean, that song is a banger. So, she deserves every penny. It's kind of interesting to think that, like, what people associate with Christmas is actually more, like, modern. Like, like, all the music and stuff like that. It's not like it's, like, interesting to think how things have become, like, attached to something that's, like, older than what those... You know, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's fascinating. Our brains are like, you know, the world that we live in is almost painted for us. And is it even really a true depiction of what it is, or is it just a facade? The world government. Honestly, One Piece, if you've never watched it, or if you were like, oh, I hate anime, it is legitimately like the coolest. It's just like really good fiction. Like you look at it and it's like pirates, right? And you're like, if you've never watched it, you're probably like, oh, it's just like a bunch of pirates, like some pirate anime. But then when you actually watch it, you realize it's actually about the corruption of this world government that like there's like a period of history that no one knows about. It's like completely unknown to common man. It's like withheld by the world government and people in power, like the rich elites. And the pirate era is kind of like a thing that like occurred due to this like desire to like learn more about the world they live in. I don't know, it's like really interesting. It's crazy because I saw like in Indonesia there was like this like civil kind of like, I guess you call it like a revolution in a way. Like it's something that like, you know, the whole country is like united against the leader. It's not like some left versus right type of politic type thing that happens here in America. It's like actually like the corruption of elites, like classism versus like, it's pretty much classism, I guess is what I'm saying. Like it's happening in America too, you know, classism, but like everyone's always like focused on like issues that, like different type of social issues, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really want to get too much into it, but I was mentioning the Indonesia thing purely because they were using the flag from One Piece, like their Jolly Roger for the Straw Hats. They were like using that as like a symbol of the revolution. It's like crazy. Like, I mean, it's not. It's not like crazy. I think that's not the right word to use. It's like fascinating to watch because if you've ever watched One Piece, or if you like, I'm not even done with it. I'm only like 900 something episodes in, but it's like it kind of makes sense like why they would use that. But then like as the creator of that show, like Oda, like the guy who's like he made the manga, which is like what the show is based on, and it's kind of interesting. Like that dude's like alive and gets to see like his story touch the hearts of people in a way that just like makes them want to like stand up for their like rights as a human being, you know? Because it's kind of like what the show is about in a lot of ways. Is like it's not really like a good versus evil type of show. It's more like nuanced than that. It's like it's kind of hard to explain without like spoiling a lot of stuff, I guess. But it's super good. I recommend, like, anyone who thinks it's too long has not started it. Like, it's obvious, like, because I'm like 900 something episodes in, and I'm like afraid to catch up because it's just I love binging it. It's like I've been enjoying it so much the past year. Like, it's like I generally like feel like it's like one of the best written fictional stories of our lifetime, and we're still in the midst of it's not even done. Like, it's been running for 25 years, the story, and the ending, like the Oda, the like author of the story and like the manga, like the guy like pretty much made it all. He already knows what the ending is. He actually says in these interviews how like he didn't intend for the story to be as long as it is, but then like it just made more sense to kind of like flesh out the world and like give all these like different arcs and like kind of focus on different things to kind of like make the impact of the ending even more. It honestly is like I'm someone who cannot watch something if the story is bad. I can't watch something if it's just like too predictable. Like, I'm a big person when it comes to like show don't tell and like acting and film. You know, like I'm not like a big movie snob or anything like that, but as someone who's like studied film and animation, like I do animation myself, I tend to like look at like I don't know, like I can get into things, just enjoy them at face value, but One Piece is legitimately, in my opinion, so good. I cannot believe how unpredictable it is, how wacky it is, while also kind of like having these really deep character development moments for like all the characters in the show, and also like telling so much deep wisdom of like the human experience through the show. Like, a lot of the main characters like all experience a different type of trauma, essentially. Like, that's kind of like their rules in a way, is like they are the person they are because of a different trauma that they had. And it's like super fascinating, like how this dude wrote this whole thing, and he's like able to make it run this long, and it doesn't get, it's like not even that it's just like okay, you know, it's not like I'm looking at like, oh, this is just like decent. Like, it's legitimately insane how like you'll be watching it and you'll be like 300 episodes in, and then like a moment that happened early in the series like makes more sense, and you're like, holy crap, that's insane. Or like something, it happens nonstop throughout the entire series, is that it just feels like it just gets better and better, and like there's so much payoff on everything that happens. Like, the anime itself is like done a little bit different than the manga. Like, if you really want to get the true pacing and like vibe of the story, like definitely want to read the manga, because that's like the best version of like all the characters and such. Like, the anime, I've heard like a lot of people hate this one character, Sanji, because he's kind of like, he loves women. But I guess like the anime kind of depicts him as this like hornball, like way more than the actual manga does. He's more just like a chivalrous guy, because I don't really want to spoil it, but it makes so much sense when you know his backstory, like why he's like the way he is towards women and such. But like, I don't know, just like, I personally like his character. I kind of connected with him myself personally, just because he's a cook on the crew, and when they like have his arc, the detail and like the way the cooks are, like there's this whole like pirate ship of cooks that like they're like battle cooks. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like the coolest shit ever I've ever seen, like in a show. And it actually like reminds me of working in a kitchen. Like the idea of like working with like really intense people who are just like kind of like degenerates of society. I don't know, it's like awesome. And like the attention to detail of like the cuisine and such, like actually cooking stuff at times. It's cool. I recommend it. That's my One Piece rant for the day. I don't really talk about it that much because I feel like I can talk about Star Wars. I feel like people like Star Wars or like it's more accessible. But like honestly, like that's one of the reasons why I don't really like Star Wars much these days. Is like I feel like they kind of like butchered it when they sold it to Disney. You know, it's like arguably even like the prequels were like unneeded, like the way they were told. Like the prequels could have been really cool. I think they are cool. I like them more than I like them as a kid and I like them now. Definitely way more than the sequels. But I remember when I went to film school, my teacher tried to argue the point, like the reason why the prequels weren't good. And only in the sense of like, not that like the concept of making prequels, like obviously that was always George's intention. He felt that like showing like this character, Darth Vader, who's like an iconic villain in cinema, literally like one of the most mysterious, insane villains. How, like, why would you want to show this person as a kid and show them like crying and like, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, we understand like he had a tough childhood and he's sad, but it's like more like taking away from that like mystery of like, why is this person like so messed up, I guess. Like, it's like, I kind of get why they told that story because of like the idea of like the chosen one and Anakin's like slow, like, I guess fall to the dark side, which I appreciate a lot more now. But I also feel like that show, The Clone Wars, is one of the main reasons why the prequels kind of like also are better, because they were able to like flesh out story arcs and like concepts that you can't really do in a movie, like throughout that entire like series. Like the clones, for example. The clone troopers in the movies are just kind of like, they're like clones of Jango Fett, the bounty hunter, and it's like you don't really feel anything for them. Like you're not. I don't think you're really supposed to. I think there might even supposed to be some sort of comparison to them to these like droid armies that are like dispensable. Like these like clone troopers are like not really like they're not humanized in any way where we feel like connection or like lost when they're killed or whatever in battle. But when you watch the like Clone Wars show, they actually like kind of they actually have like a few, like actually a handful of different clone troopers, because they all like, because you kind of learn more about like the cloning stuff, and then like that you actually learn that there are clones that like they all have like slightly different personalities to some degree, and then also there's like some that were like mutations or like failed clones, or you know what I mean? It's interesting. And then they introduce like different like clone commanders. They like in the movies, like I think it's the second one, Attack of the Clones. They have a scene where like one of the stormtrooper, like clone trooper leaders, his name is actually Commander Cody. I think he's the one that talks to Obi-Wan Kenobi pretty much. They actually do have him in like the cartoon as well. Like I don't know, it's like very nerdy stuff, I guess. Like if you're into Star Wars, but definitely not like a huge fan of the sequels. And even like the TV shows, like I've watched them all, but I think like I just have like higher, like I mean after like being a kid and like reading all the like I read some extended universe stuff where like it was just like really cool to look at like what Luke Skywalker did after Return of the Jedi in these like stories, and then you look at how he's depicted in these films they made, and it's like, dude, this sucks. Like they didn't even give it like a last hurrah really for like the crew, you know, like the OG squad. It's just like everything was just like so bleak and like sad in a way. Like everyone betrayed each other, and like people were just like so cynical and jaded. I don't know. They did actually have like a cameo of Luke Skywalker, if you didn't know this, in like The Mandalorian Season 2. And that shit was actually pretty cool. Like that was like one of the coolest like moments for like Disney Star Wars, I think. It was like interesting how they tried to do it. They were using like kind of like the I forget what it's called. Like they're using like that technology where you can like put someone else's face over like an actor or whatever. Gosh. No luck yet. This Whirlipede eludes me. Yeah, I mean, depending on how this goes the next hour or so, there might be a chance I go live later tonight. I'm just feeling determined. Let's see. Yeah, I think around the hour marker, I'll like just do a quick little run around. Just to switch things up. Unless I feel different at that point. That's in about like 14 minutes. Oops. You know what's, if you didn't know, actually, the author of One Piece, Oda, he actually is in the top 10 best-selling authors of all time, and like that's this, like literally, like he's on the same list as like Shakespeare. He's above Stephen King from what I saw on the one list. Like that's nuts. But I feel like it makes sense too, because it really is like good. Like the art, like I really like the. I've never read the manga, but I feel like because I've enjoyed watching the anime, I feel like I would want to revisit because I'm very fascinated by comics in general, like the storytelling, like the form of storytelling comics are, and I feel like that's the true like version of the story, you know. I mean, obviously he has like his hands in all of it, even like the Netflix adaptation, but I personally like didn't really watch the Netflix one fully, but from what I've seen of it, it seemed interesting, but it just makes me want to watch like the actual anime, or like, you know, like I feel like it's worth it. Like it's like worth watching. I feel like it's one of those things that I just feel like I've almost like like bettered the quality of my life somehow by watching the show. It's crazy. Because I think about it a lot, like even in like real world contexts, like things that happen like socially still today. It's like nuts. And I'm just like, I feel like Luffy as a main character is like, I don't know, like I've never really like a big fan of like protagonists that are like, I don't know, I'm not like always like, I usually like a side character or something way more. But I feel like I just really like Luffy a lot. I think he's like awesome as a main character because the show kind of like, even though like he's the main character, it's not really just about him, even though it kind of is. Like every person on his crew is like self-sufficient for the most part. Like it's never like, oh, we need Luffy to save the day. It's like, yo, everyone on his crew can like handle business. And like they end up getting split up a lot actually, a lot of times, and it's very interesting how Oda like tells his stories. It's really cool in my opinion. I think it's like, obviously I like it. If I'm sitting here just like looping about it. Like I think one of the things that kind of sold me on it early on was just like Zoro as a character, like the swordsman guy. Like his whole thing is like he wants to be the strongest swordsman, and like Like originally, like his, like literally, like the first. I mean, I don't want to spoil it if you haven't watched it, but I won't spoil his first meeting of with Luffy. But he's a three swords swordsman. Like he literally puts one of the swords in his mouth, and it's like his technique. Like that's literally One Piece for you. It's like that's how wacky, and it doesn't. It's like just badass. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like it's just super cool. Like it's so over the top at times that it's just like, dude, this is like the best like anime that's ever existed, dude. Like I don't know. Like I haven't watched really an anime series in a long time. Like I'm not like I like anime, but I'm not like a huge like weeaboo or something like that. Like I grew up watching Toonami when that was like a thing, and that was like a big part of the westernization of anime. Honestly, is like the stuff they put on that, like they put on Cartoon Network back in the day. Like I've seen other shows on other things like sci-fi and such, but like I think like watching One Piece now, like for the first time, it's like it reminds me so much of that time when I would watch like Dragon Ball Z like after school, or like that's it's like that same kind of vibe of like it's like a progressing story that I'm just like on the edge of my seat, like I want to keep watching and seeing more. Like it gives me like a nostalgic vibe, but then I'm watching it and I'm like, dude, this is just like amazing. Like, and I've like laughed out loud multiple times watching the show. It's actually really funny, especially when you're like invested in what's going on. Like so many things happen in it, and I'm like binging it, and I don't even have anyone that I could like talk to about. Like I have a couple friends that watch it, and I'll like talk to them occasionally about it. But it's like, it's so good that I'll just like try to get people that I know that haven't watched it to watch it. And I'm like, dude, you need to watch this show. Like, it's so good. And if you do like anime, it's like, I feel like it just kind of makes a lot of great references to different type of like media and such. Like, it's just great. It's funny because until I started like liking like, yo, what's up, Sombra? Great to see you. Welcome to stream. Until I started like actually consciously acknowledging like One Piece as a thing, I didn't realize how popular it was. Because I started seeing it everywhere. Because in LA they do like pop-ups of like different things all the time, and there would be so many like One Piece things that happen in Los Angeles. Aw. How's everything going, Sombra? Have you been playing ZA at all? ZA? Pokémon ZA? Get you a Zaza today. Dude, this Whirlipede straight up hates me. I understand. I mean, there's no rush. Like, it's good to take your time on things. I don't have my shiny charm. I'm just trying to get this shiny Alpha Whirlipede, and definitely put over 7 hours so far into this grind. It's getting up there. That's good you're busy though. I've been like spending so much. I spent so much time doing this hunt yesterday. I felt like I lost the part of me in this cave. Where is it? Come on, Whirlipede. Why can't you just change? Maybe in like 5 minutes I'll do a little run around. Just to see what's going on. This thing. Bye. Maybe if this was like a more consistent pacing, maybe that would be like better. I don't even know. Huh. 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 This has been Johnny hunting for Whirlipede. Now, on Tuesdays. Right after your favorite documentary series. The history of documentaries today at 3. Documentaries were once a propaganda-fueled industry to completely shape what you knew of the world, fabricated by the rich elites. Oh. That's great. Glad I learned that today. There's no such thing as a penguin. Have you seen one? Actually, I have in real life. They're holograms! Silence. Come on. Yeah, in a couple minutes I'll do a quick check around just to switch it up. But this has absolutely been quite the experience. Okay. Day has arisen. Life is so good. This tunnel, I named it Cynthia. After my first crush. You know any actual people named Cynthia? I do. Oh, I know someone named Cynthia. I actually work with one too. This tunnel reminds me of my first girlfriend. Just joking. She told me I was her first boyfriend. But now, I see it differently. I'm having like traumatic experience revisiting this tunnel. This is like, I should never have had these thoughts come to my brain. Like, if you stare at a tunnel long enough, it just changes you. I don't recommend it, people. Seems like a hazard to your health. Alright, I'm gonna try to check after this. You mother... I just want to knock this thing out now. And what do you think you're doing? Nothing. Let me go up here. Well, isn't that just something? Alright, let me check around here. Still attacking? What's it doing down there? Don't care about that. Nothing. Let me check the front real quick. Hey, ay, ay. Hello? Nothing. Hey Tess, welcome back. Absolutely nothing. Which is fine, it's just a matter of... Yeah, I only want to get the thing I'm hunting. Ooh, a lot of rocks over there. I just want to break these rocks. How do I get up here? Have I not been here? Now that is a rocking time. Hello. I'm not here to hurt you. Oops. Oh wait, I see something over there. Give me that. Come on. Dragon Pulse. 5 days into your camping trip, are you excited? No. I got a little distracted. How do I get up there now? Need to get those colorful screws. At all costs. Where are you heading to? How do I even get up there? Maybe from over here. Can I just do this? You're going to Wales? Interesting. I have no idea how I get up there. Alright, let me get back to the Whirlipede for now. Got a little distracted. Oh yeah. This is definitely, I'm a little bit of a grind. Thanks for swinging by though, hope you're all having a great day. That's awesome that you're excited for that. I'm sure it'll be fun, right? Okay. Whirlipede, you will not change for me. Whirlipede, won't you change for me? We could be friends, but maybe you don't want that. Whirlipede, Whirlipede, I impede you to be a shiny. Stop whirling around. I'm even trying to speak your language by rolling. Have I not earned your respect yet, Whirlipede? Goodness. Why does this have to be the hunt that takes forever? Hut, 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 hut. No, 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 no. The campsite has 2 arcades, 2 shops, restaurants, swimming pool. What kind of campsite is that? That's not what I think of when I think of a campsite. I think of like going in the woods with a tent, making a campfire, sitting around the tent, having a bear bag to put up in the tree so you don't have smellables on you, meaning you won't be attacked by bears in the middle of the night. You know what a bear bag is? It's when you meet this bear and you back. No, it's pretty much whenever you go camping and you're sleeping outside, if there's wild animals or, you know, more specifically bears that roam that area, anything that would draw the attention of that creature to come sniff out your tent and try to find the source of the smell, you need to put it in a bag and you tie it up and put it in a tree. In worst case scenario, the bear will find that and that's what they'll try to eat and attack and like find food for. Like if you put stuff in your tent, you're just asking for a wild animal to come up in your tent and like look for what that thing is. Like you're drawing attention to it. So yeah. Some knowledge that might not be commonly known. I've gone like hiking, camping a lot. Like I've done backpacking trips before where it was like a 10-day trip. It's a 5-star campsite. I mean, if you got like 2 arcades, I was just trying to say like I had a different understanding of what your campsite entailed. I thought you meant like camping, but it seems like it's more of like a kind of like a destination for like a getaway. Got 2 arcades. It's 5 stars. Well, you won't need a bear bag for sure there. Unless there's like a different type of bear bag that, you know. Oh my gosh. Whirlipede. This hunt. Good night. Okay. Gonna be night. Battle zone. Battle zone activated. Oh gosh. Maybe the dodge roll is like a little faster. You be staying in a caravan? Oh wow. What's that like? That's great. Glad you're looking forward to it. Glad you got something fun to look forward to in general. This is rolling for Whirlipede with your host, Whirlipede. Whirlipede, 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 Whirlipede. Whirlipede. Yep. Whirlipede. Come on. Everyone's going. The dogs too. How exciting. The whole fam will be there. Caravanning it up. What kind of games do they have at the arcade? Is it just like pinball, like shooters, skee ball, basketball? Jurassic Park. House of the Dead. That's cool. Do they sell adult beverages at that place? Like beer, liquor? This is... Whirlipede, where will you be? My dear Whirlipede, where will you go? Oh, I see, I see. Do you have ice cream for the dogs that they sell? Huh. I've never owned a dog, so I didn't even know dogs ate ice cream. Or if maybe it's like a certain type of ice cream. That's cool. How's your cats doing? I'm on Twitch and YouTube at the same time right now for anyone watching who might be wondering. I just don't have the chat up on the stream right now. Someone told me it's kind of hard to read it anyways. I bet you that's true. Probably need to make it bigger if anything. Woo! That's good, they're okay. And this is my life now. Banished. It's already dawn. Wow, it went so fast. But it felt like it just turned night. And here I am. Yeah, I'm not gonna have like a crazy amount of time before I gotta head back to work. See if I get lucky. I mean, to be fair, like, this is pretty much like standard business for a hunt. It's just there's so many areas where you can like find random ones, like a lot more spawns in general. Oops. I definitely want to try the Lysandra Labs one. That one looks like fun. Plus, definitely some shinies I would like down there. Come on, Whirlipede. You're my world. You're my world. Peter. You're my world, Peter. Jeez. It's gonna be noisy. Cause your dog's gonna be barking all the time. Do you not like your dogs or something? Kaya? You treat your dogs like that guy? Hey, Clone Commander, how you doing today? Excuse me. Yeah. I feel that. Pretty much, yeah. I am absolutely in a different realm. Imagine like how would there like be permanent damage if you were really rolling this long? Like I can't imagine that wouldn't be good for your like body. Trying to get in some checks before I gotta go back to work. Goodness. I work remote in market research. These days, at least. They must be very excited puppies, then, or dogs. They're not puppies, they're probably adults. You want to be a U.S. Senator? That's interesting. Are you still in school? Oops. Is that like what you're in school for? Or is it just like you're getting interested in it and then you're thinking of going to school for it? They're 4 years old and their sisters are dogs. Oh, that's cute. So they're actually still pretty young then. Those are your classes, yeah. Oh, Whirlipede. You're planning to go to Wyoming University? That's interesting. I don't know anything about that school. I've never even been to Wyoming. I don't know much about it. Or anything I can really think about off the top of my head. To be honest, that's probably like one of the states I like forget, or even a state. But now I'm curious, like, what goes on in Wyoming? And around. Second most ranked political college in country. I don't even know what, like, I never really thought about, like, going to school for, like, politics, like, what that would even be like. Like, what does that even entail? Like, what do you learn about? Like, different, like, law, legislation, cases, case studies, migration, human migration, economics. I have no idea. I'm just wondering, like, in general, not like you. Like, I never really thought about it. Because I never, like, you know, that's not, like, what I went to school for. Even if I'm interested in politics, it's not, like... I never really thought about what it takes to actually become, like, a... Like, do you even have to go to school for it to be run as an official? Like, don't you just need to be voted in by the public? I have no, like, I have no idea. Like, do you need any credentials to run for office? For, like, a local election? Because I feel like you don't. Just based on, like, a lot of different things I've seen. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I can see that making sense for becoming a lawyer. Because you definitely need to know the law. And, like, all that stuff. Like, how to speak the lingo of the court. And you'd probably have to study, like, a bunch of different, like, cases. Learn from what other people already did. That's kind of interesting, I guess. Let's see. No problem, bro. Nice chatting for a little bit. You have a good night. Let's see. Yeah, I'll give it like a little bit more time, then I gotta kind of get back in the groove here with work for the day. more than likely, I may stream later tonight after I'm done with the rest of the work I gotta get done today. Or I'll maybe do like a similar thing tomorrow. And kind of like, because my work day tomorrow is very similar to today's. Boom, 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 boom. One of your dog's name is Twix. She makes you dizzy. I like dogs. I just never have had one of my own. And like living in an apartment out in like anywhere, like I mean it's not an excuse not to like have a dog, but I don't know. It's a lot of work to have a dog. Like you really gotta like take them out for walks all the time and stuff. And they're like they get very attached. I feel like I'd feel guilty leaving. I mean, even with the cat, I don't even like leaving the cats, but I don't know. I'm sure having a dog's pretty cool. Diggity dog. Hot dog. Yo, this like alpha is really putting up a fight. Ay 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 game. I only really do that so many times that I'll just kind of slightly losing it. Excuse me. Just taking a peek up here. Whoa, it's just like straight attacking me. Border collies don't shut up. It's kind of interesting. There could be things that are like common. Like for cats, it's like the orange cats. They can be like dumber, and I feel like it's kind of true. But then again, I don't know. It's not 100% true. I know orange cats that are just very sweet. Ooh. This hunt. I'm about to like. I feel like I need beer or something for this hunt. This is like. Wow. Buy a Labrador Retriever? Really? That's your recommendation? Oh my goodness. there anything out here? Oh! Look! I found a random shiny Venonat. Dude, I'll take that at least. Nice. I mean, it's not what I was looking for, but something. Dang it, that could have been like a shiny. I mean, that could have been alpha too, because they do spawn in as alpha. Dang it. Alright. At least I got something. So I know it's not just like broke or whatever. It's a naughty nature one. Caught it in a heal ball too, which is kind of cool. Alright. Oh. Alright, go back. Hey, hey, hey. Get back there, Whirlipede. What's it doing? Just like attacking the wall. Yeah. If only if it was alpha. Then I could have been done. Oh, Whirlipede. Yeah. I honestly don't know what to say. This is just going on for almost like 8 hours now. Big boy just don't want to shine. Is it? Nope. Please. Is it shiny? Ay, ay, ay. The dedication I've put. Alright, Tess, sounds good. Enjoy your trip. Come on. All I see is red. You got a 6 IV Abra? Did you catch it like that? You caught it like that, Chimchar? Oh, breeding in sword. That's cool. What are you breeding it for? Are you gonna eventually bring it to ZA? Whenever they have home compatibility. Come on. That's very cool. Alright, it's daytime. I just want to get the 30. Whoopity-doo-dah, whoopity-yay. Where's my Whirlipede so I can call it a day? You're gonna use the rest of the Abra for surprise trades. That's cool. Why? I've enjoyed it. I don't have the shiny charm yet. I want to do this hunt first before I like try to finish up that, but it's been proving to go for a minute. How have you enjoyed it? Hmm. Honestly, might need to pick this up later tonight. I need to get set up here for work in a bit. I'll do it a couple more times before I call it for the time being. Oh, cool. So you're like taking your time for it. Oh, Whirlipede. I'm gonna do one more check for now. Let's make it count. Yeah, I totally understand. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna save it here. I didn't get the... although under 2 hours I had today trying. I did find a shiny Venipede. It's not alpha. I mean, it's still cool, I got it, but definitely wasn't what I was particularly looking for. I want the alpha at least, so I can evolve it, but still really cool. Thanks for tuning into my stream, ladies and gentlemen. There's a good chance I might be back later tonight, but if not, tomorrow at some point. And I'm going to try to finish this hunt. Hopefully I can get lucky with that. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, the Sass Squad is getting stronger each and every day. Good morning, evening, afternoon for tuning in, and I will catch you in the next one. Thank you again. Take care for now.